Hello, audience. Assalamu alaikum to everyone, and welcome to live stream platform. I am Rehan, known as Rehan Textile Wala from Government College of Technology, Multan. Today, I want to go on a important topic with my new friend Miles. Let's go to Miles and talk with him.
Whoa,
Miles.
that was quick. Welcome back.
Today, I want to talk with you on an important topic self care and building healthy habits.
All right. Good choice. How's the day coming along so far?
What does self care truly mean in today's busy world?
Hmm, that's a good question. It's kind of gotten watered down, you know? Like now it's always bath bombs and face masks, which are nice, don't get me wrong. But I think it's less about those things and more about intentionally carving out space to recharge, doing things that actually fill your cup, not just distract you for 5 minutes. What does self care look like to you if you had a totally free afternoon?
Sure. Why is self care essential for our mental and emotional well being?
Gotcha. Well, it's pretty simple, really. If you don't take care of yourself, you run on empty. And when you're running on empty, everything feels harder. Little things become huge, your patience wears thin. It's just a downward spiral. It's not selfish, it's like basic maintenance. You got to look at the engine if you want the car to keep running, you know? Does that resonate? Or do you think it's more complex than that?
How can someone identify which area of their life need more self care?
It's a smart question. It's kind of like pinpointing where the leaks are on a boat, right? You got to do a quick scan. I think a good starting point is just noticing where you're consistently feeling drained or resentful or just off. Is it work? Relationships? Not getting enough sleep? Probably not a super fun exercise, but honesty is key. Do you usually have a sense of what areas feel neglected or do you find it hard to tell?
What are some simple daily self care habits that anyone can start?
For me, well, I hear people say even just 10 minutes of quiet with a cup of coffee can work wonders, or a short walk, listening to music, actually finishing a meal without scrolling on your phone, small stuff. The key is consistency, right? It's not about grand gestures, it's about little things done regularly. What's one tiny thing you think you could realistically add to your day?
Today was very pleasant. How does physically health
Oh, all right. That's
contribute to overall emotional balance?
Let me see here. Just checking on that. Okay, so it looks like Fukutelli Health isn't really a thing, at least not that I can find, but the general idea of focusing on emotional balance is solid. It's a mix of knowing what you're feeling, managing stress, and building good relationships. Seems pretty straightforward, honestly. Does any of that resonate with you, or were you hoping for something more specific?
Why do people often feel guilty when they take time for themselves?
The guilt. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's kind of messed up, right? I think it's a holdover from this idea that you have to be productive all the time to be worthy. Like your value is tied to what you're doing. And honestly, society reinforces that, you know? We're constantly bombarded with messages about hustle culture and doing more. It's almost like relaxing is seen as a luxury instead of a necessity. Do you ever feel that pressure, or is it more of a theoretical thing for you?
And how can we build healthy habits that actually last?
Hmm. Left. Do you mean last, as in habits that last? Or did you say left as in a direction? Either way, happy to try and clarify.
Yes, actually last habits, healthy habits.
Ah, gotcha. Habits that actually stick. Yeah, that's the million dollar question, isn't it? I think a big part of it is starting ridiculously small, like so small it's almost embarrassing. Instead of exercise for an hour, it's do 5 push-ups. Makes it way less intimidating. And then linking it to something you already do. Like after I brush my teeth, I'll do those 5 push-ups. It's about making it automatic. What's one habit you've tried to build that kind of fizzled out?
What role of discipline play in maintaining self-care routine?
Discipline is interesting. It's not about willpower, I don't think. It's more about commitment. Like you decide this is important and then you show up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. It's less about forcing yourself to do something miserable and more about reminding yourself why you started in the first place. It's building that structure, right? Even a little bit. Do you think discipline is essential or can self care be more fluid and spontaneous?
But how can teacher and professional avoid burnout through self-care?
Okay, that's a really important question. Um, Teachers and professionals, uh, they're basically running on fumes sometimes. For them, I think self care isn't a nice to have, it's a professional obligation. Boundaries are huge. Learning to say no, uh, leaving work at work, and building in non negotiable recharge time. Like scheduling it into your calendar, just like a meeting. Maybe it's a weekly coffee with a friend or a dedicated hour for reading. It's about proactively protecting your energy. What do you think makes it especially hard for those professions to prioritize self care?
What are some self-care strategies for reducing stress and anxiety?
All right, so stress and anxiety, a whole thing. A lot of the usual stuff applies: exercise, mindfulness, getting enough sleep. But honestly, sometimes you need a quick reset. I hear people swear by things like deep breathing exercises, even just for a minute or two, or a quick guided meditation. There are tons of apps for that. Anything that grounds you in the present moment, pulls you out of your head. What works best for you when you're feeling overwhelmed?
How can we set boundaries to protect our time and energy?
Boundaries. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's about learning to say no without feeling like you need to explain yourself for hours. Start small, decline something low stakes just to practice, and be clear and direct. I'm not available to take on that project right now. No need for a novel. It also means being okay with disappointing people sometimes, which admittedly sucks, but your energy is finite, right? Do you find it hard to set boundaries or is it more about enforcing them once you've set them?
What healthy habits can help us stay focused and productive every day?
Okay, focus and productivity. I think routines are huge for that, like a consistent morning routine that sets the tone for the day and breaking down big tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Less overwhelming that way. And honestly, eliminating distractions is key. Put your phone on disturb tabs, create a dedicated workspace. It's all about minimizing friction. What's your biggest productivity killer?
What do you think can self-care improve our relationship with others?
Hmm, that's a good one. Self care and relationships, they're totally intertwined, aren't they? If you're running on empty, you're not going to be the best version of yourself for anyone else. Taking care of yourself allows you to show up more fully, to be more present, more patient. It's like you can't pour from an empty cup, right? And honestly, prioritizing your own needs sets a good example. It shows others that it's okay to prioritize themselves too. Do you find that's true in your own life?
Sure, you're right. What if one small change someone can start today? They will make a big difference in the long run.
Okay, one small change. Hmm. I'd say practice gratitude. Seriously. Take 5 minutes tonight to write down three things you're grateful for. Shifts your focus, boosts your mood, and it's a good reminder of the good stuff in life. Sounds cheesy, I know, but I hear it works wonders. It's not about ignoring the bad stuff, it's about balancing it out. You up for giving that a try?
Yes. Thank you for
Awesome. Well,
live
it was really good chatting with you.
conversation today.
It's been a
Hopefully, it would be very helpful
oh, all right.
to building healthy habits, our audience, our students.
It was a pleasure. And yeah, I hope so too. Have a good one.